Laos is a small landlocked country that often gets overshadowed by its neighbors, but that has been changing, and it's changing fast.
We are doing our first land border crossing between Cambodia and Laos.
The New York Times recently made it sound like Laos would be the new it country of Southeast Asia. It covered all of the most famous tourist hotspots in Laos.
One of the more remote area we are getting into.
But where we're going remains a secret even to the New York Times.
It's called Don Dat.
It may surprise you that Don Dat is actually a tropical island. Instead of an ocean, it sits in the vast Mekong River, along with many other islands collectively referred to as 4,000 islands. Some are very tiny.
One of the harder place to get to on our travel. We have to cross border, take a ferry, take 3 different buses to get here.
It's just beautiful, pristine, very traditional towns and villages, and very low-key. We only had 3 days in Don Dat, which may seem like a lot in the countryside. But by the end, I felt like I could have stayed longer. Yeah, she seems pretty content. 3 days seems like a lot when you're in just a quiet little town, but actually it goes by quite fast because everything is so tranquil and serene. We started by exploring on our own, and later we booked a day-long tour, which ended up being a really good idea.
One of the main stops is the Lipi Waterfall, which is in Don Con. It's a connecting island to Don Dat. So we're just walking around, try to find the fall. I mean, even this supposed to be the famous site, it feels very relaxed. Feel very like, see what you see.
Because of all the islands in the Mekong, there are many waterfalls in the area, though they are not always the easiest to find.
So we are trying to check out this other waterfall in this island.
On one of the brown signs, the one that looks like a historical sign, it's Kon Pa Soy, but then there isn't a marker on this path that we're on, but it seems to be the most logical place to look.
Yeah, this is a type of like bushwhacking or like hiking that we're not prepared for today. We were just hoping for elegant, relaxing biking.
So this path that goes back here is kind of overgrown. There are some plants that have spikes on them and thorns. We made it to this juncture where a number of the different streams from the river meet. Anywhere closer to where this waterfall is would require some wading. You don't come here to like stress yourself. You come here to like
more relax, bike around, enjoy. Beautiful day today.
This is us the next day on our day-long kayaking tour, attempting not to tip over.
No, just focus on us. One kayak flip, not us, fortunately.
I can't remember the last time I did anything with the rapids. The rapids are brief, however, and there are plenty of rest stops at places you may not discover on your own. Yeah, this is definitely a path that we wouldn't find on our own.
So we kayak all the way down to the Cambodia border again.
I believe we're going to a waterfall called Etude Waterfall, which we saw a sign for yesterday, but it wasn't really clear how to get there.
I know, I don't think we can swim in there. It's too much.
This is only the first of 2 waterfalls we would see today. The second is the widest in the world. But first, there are actual swimming beaches you can enjoy. I haven't done a lot of river swimming, but this is like really like an idyllic little spot here. And then over there, there's some like rapids, but you can't really tell. It almost feels like a lake. You're like jumping.
That's what we have for lunch. The little fried rice, kebab, and then baguette. Baguette seems to be a thing here now.
We are here at Kon Papang Waterfall.
So we on the free exploration sections of our tour. I feel like maybe there's a better view to see the width of the waterfall.
Khon Papeng is the widest waterfall in the world and releases the most water per second in Southeast Asia. It could be quite epic to see during the rainy season. Of course, then you'd also have to deal with the rain.
3 days stay here in Don Dat is coming to an end.
Savadi! It's been beautiful to have been able to spend the time that we did here.
One day we just stay in our room working on
Videos.
for you guys. So this is such a nice guest house. You can get the room facing the river. We have seen many beautiful sunsets here. And now we're gonna head out to our next destination in Laos.
Don Dat is at the very south of the country, and we're making our way to the very north. Subscribe to see where we go next.